I'm a street activist. So why am I here?
You're at the right place.
I'm here because I'm also a news junkie. And I watched the media go from bad after Bush won to a total propaganda tool for the Bush administration. Everybody in the peace movement knew because of people like Scott Ritter, who's a Republican, a 12 years weapons inspector in Iraq, CIA agents like Ray McGovern, and many, many more, was telling people, hey, they don't have anything. You know, they don't have a nuclear program. They don't have any weapons of mass destruction. We spent 12 years disarming this country. There's no ties between Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden. Bin Laden's a fundamentalist, and Saddam will let, you know, Catholics or Unitarians or Southern Baptists in. They don't care. So the media wasn't telling people this. We knew that the media was lying to the American public. That's why I got involved in this, is because the media just became a propaganda tool. So that's why I got involved, trying to get the truth out to the people. And you get relationships going, you know, like Ann Monty started all of this, and she had a relationship with the AJC, and then the people moved on. And then the reporting got really bad. So we met with them and said, you know, and convinced them that, you know, some of their articles just were not true, were not representative of what happened. And then we got another relationship going with some reporters who understood a little bit about the peace movement, and, you know, so that the reporting got better. Now the AJC has gone through a total restructuring with people leaving, other people coming in, and the reporting is dismal. But you've got to get unbiased coverage. You got to get reporting, and not, you know, somebody from the Bush administration reporting on what you're doing. And so we had a relationship. People left. It was bad. We got another relationship. Those people have retired. It's bad again. This is going to be our third relationship in 3 years with the AJC to get decent coverage. I guess the best coverage that we got was when Rumsfeld came to town. They normally won't let us within 10 miles of these people. They travel around in a bubble. For some reason, they said tickets are available for $40. And I said, let's go, you know. And then I said, let's go in and let's disrupt in stages. Every 5 minutes, somebody disrupts him. And that's what we did. We went in, and then it just happened that Ray McGovern with the CIA was in town. We brought him. So we're disrupting Rumsfeld every 5 minutes. And the police are dragging us out. And this thing took on a life of its own. It went 24 hours nationwide and international. They saw it in the Middle East. They saw it in Africa. It was, I mean, I was on, what's that, music channel? They played me on the music channel. Yeah. And we were on the comedy channels. I mean, we were on for 24 hours nationwide and internationally. So if you disrupt something really good, you will get coverage. And then we did the same thing in the biggest synagogue in Atlanta when Wolfowitz came to town, and everybody said, you can't do that. And you know, you can't even tell too many people you're doing this because they'll just poo-poo on you. You can't do that. That's the fifth rail. You'll never be seen again. You know? But we did it. And that was when, you know, they pulled an AJC reporter off of another assignment. He missed it. He had to report. He had my number. He called me, and we told him everything that happened, and he wrote it just the way we told it. You know, and I felt like, you know, a PR. Yeah, because that's what the media does. They get PR things from these rich corporations, and they just report it as fact. So, you know, the more disruptive, the better your coverage is going to be. The only liberal paper is Matthew's paper, which is mostly online. It comes out in print, what, quarterly or something. And this is part of the problem in this country, is they own the media, they own Congress, and they own the minds of the American people. And we are really fighting to get just a little bit in there from our perspective. It is a really, and we need people to call them, to write them, to, you know, stand in front of with a sign, to do all of that. So really encourage y'all. letters@ajc.com. We have to keep trying on the streets. We have to keep trying in the offices of our Congress people. We have to keep trying in the media. This is, you know, a multi-throng campaign to get our views out to the world, because we can't just turn this country over to you know, big business, big money, and big people. We have to fight for America. We have to fight for, you know, our real values, which is peace and justice and clean environments and living wage and people treated decently. And what we have now is pretty much a dictatorship, with the media acting as a propaganda tool for that dictatorship, and we're going to have to, all of us. I mean, I call Congress every week. I consider it therapy. I mean, they have all these people going to psychiatrists, giving them $120 an hour, laying there, oh, you know, I'm so depressed. I call Congress, and I just rage at them every week, sometimes every day, you know, and that's my therapy. You know, they need to be called by everybody. They're working for us. We need to be more engaged. That's why the right has won. They call. They write letters. We don't. We complain to each other. You need to complain to your congressperson. You need to complain to the media. Write this down. I call CNN every time I hear something I don't like. And I have these long things until it runs out of tape. Oh, no comment line. And their number, I want y'all to write this down. It is 404-827-0234. I consider all of this part of the media. Okay, MSNBC is 201-583-5000. The DC switchboard to call and say, I want my congressperson, and then get their number. The DC switchboard is 202-224-3121. So, and then the White House switchboard is 202-456-1414. Wow. But anyway, call. Go see your representatives. Do street demonstrations. Call the media. And do, you know, we've got to take back this country. You don't just do it in the streets. You do it everywhere.